I think this might be maybe a good place to continue our conversation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When
We're
we
back on.
talked about
Yeah.
people who are
Struggles.
following on seeing these
Yeah.
celebrities or other public figures who are achieving great things, and the people who are watching, they don't see the hard work, they don't see the sweat and the tears and the pain that these people are going through in order to achieve these great results. So we have this reward-based thinking, we go, oh, I want this, but I don't really feel like doing all the hard work for it, so maybe it's not for me. Maybe I'll just stay where I am and feel miserable for the rest of my life.
That sounds so miserable. I want to talk about your marathon swimming.
Okay.
You know, like how did you get involved, and for you, why did you do that? Is it something close to your heart? Do you just love swimming? Why did you get involved in? I think it was something to do with cancer, right? Am I correct or?
So I after a very long pause, I went back to swimming in the end of towards the end of 2021. I went back to swimming for health reasons. And then one day I was at the swimming pool and I saw this what do you call it, little advertisement flyer note that says was advertising this swimming marathon, which later I found out it occurs every year, and it's organized by Cancer Research and Marie Curie, where it's nationwide. A lot of swimming pools and leisure centers across the country are facilitating this, where everybody can go and sign up for swimming a distance of their choice to raise money for these charities. And so I decided to sign up. I thought, you know what, maybe I need a little bit of a challenge. Maybe I just feel like I've not really achieved anything in my life, so I just wanted to have some kind of tangible achievement and something to be proud of and something to boost my confidence. So I decided to sign up, and I signed up and I swam 2.5k, which is 2.5 kilometers.
Yeah.
In I think it was just under an hour, which is not like a great speed or anything. I found I'm rather slow swimmer, but it was a very enjoyable experience. It was almost like a meditation. Once you relax into it and you ease into the being in the water and breathing, you just kind of zone in, and then just keep going and going. And the guy had to stop me because he was counting my lengths. And he had to stop me. Okay, you've done it now. You don't need to. You can stop swimming now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
Would you ever do it again?
Yeah, maybe.
Are you sure?
I mean, I don't know if I would do it for cancer research again,
Fair
but yeah, I would maybe for a different cause. I would challenge myself to do a swimming marathon if I'm in a place where I have a regular routine where I can exercise and prepare myself for it. Yeah.
I want to quickly go back to just quickly to sound and healing, just quickly, yeah, because I got sent one of my people sent me a video of your Instagram when David was on the floor and you was banging the drum You know the video, yeah, the video I'm talking about. And could you explain to us in terms of like, because I've also seen I got sent some videos also when we're gonna talk about nature soon. You know, when you're in nature, you know, playing drums, it sounded beautiful. It looked beautiful and peaceful. Like for you, like, what's the meaning of like using drums, using sound to heal yourself and to heal people in general?
In the meaning in terms of
Yeah, just like
in terms of
for you, like, because sometimes maybe someone might be watching this and
yeah.
they see your video and the video looks cool, but they don't really understand maybe the spiritual, you know, like effects or the actual meaning behind what you're actually doing in the video. So, like, if you could maybe explain like the drums, what they actually do in terms of, and which part, how they heal you in terms of like the sound and what you're doing, because, like I said, it looked very, very interesting, and it looked so peaceful as well with David just laying there and you're banging the drum, like I said, and it looked very, very interesting. So,
Okay.
like, yeah, so for you, like, from what you understand, like with sounds and healing, how does that work then?
Okay. Well, it all starts with intention. You can play any instrument, but it depends on the intention you put behind it, because it's not just a drum. You can use any instrument for sound healing, but what makes the healing occur is the intention behind it. So if you put your intention behind it and you connect with the other person's energy, and through your heart, and you play with that intention, you emit this frequency and vibration, flowing from your heart through your hands into that instrument, and the instrument then emits that vibration into the other person's body. And then what happens, in very basic terms, the person who is receiving these vibrations is going into a deep state of relaxation, which then allows for their own healing to occur, because everybody is a healer. Every single person on this planet has the capacity to heal themselves, and all that the instrument is doing is helping them to relax and allow the body, and the physical, energetic, and spiritual body to come into harmony and allow this healing to occur. And you don't even need to understand what is happening. You don't need to question it. Whatever it is that you're feeling during the session, you just welcome it without any judgment or resistance, if that's possible to you, and just enjoy the experience. Yeah, you don't. That's the beauty of it, and that's the magic. It's very, very simple and very, very effective, and very powerful as well, because you don't need to understand it. You know, it's not like studying medicine or, you know, any like medical profession. You don't need to understand what is happening. You just in this moment, in this bubble of transmutation of energy, and observing the healing take place. That's the beauty of it for me, because it's so simple, so easy, and yet so powerful and life-changing.
Do you believe every human being on this planet is spiritual before anything else?
I've not thought about this before, but yes,
Yeah.
I do. And we're not we're not bodies who have souls. We're souls who have bodies, And even though maybe not all people on this planet realize it, this is what I believe to be true. And I think I forgot my train of thought.
Yeah, no, it's not. This is real life. It happens. The only reason why I asked that because the older I get, you know, the more that I go through life, meet different people, see different people. Some human beings, black, white, wherever they come from, some human beings, you know, like they would rather, you know, like they would rather basically like be religious than, you know, tap into their, you know, like spirituality, you know. But for me personally, I believe before religion, before anything, I feel like definitely every human being, we are spiritual 100%. And I feel like the only thing is some people maybe don't understand, maybe some people don't know how to tap into their spirituality, you understand? So I feel like for me that's why some people maybe don't understand that everybody is spiritual, because I think you can correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I feel like for some people, for them, it is easier to just believe in a religion rather than doing some type of work, you know, diving in deep within yourself to tap into your spirituality. You get me? So I feel like,
because the religion gives you a set of rules and
you
guidelines to
and you just
follow.
and you just
And
follow
some
that.
people like to just have that guidance and just abide by the rules, and that's perfectly okay. But at the same time, for me personally, that is not what spirituality is. For me, spirituality and religion are two completely different things.
And I
You
want,
know, because you can follow the rules, you can do the things, but if you don't feel that connection to the higher intelligence or the universe or God or however you call this higher power that you are being taught to believe in, if you don't feel that connection, then you're just following rules set by somebody else, you know?
yeah. And before, I used to say some crazy things on here, but now I know how to, you know, articulate myself properly. You know, before I used to also say like the reason why I don't believe in religion anymore. My family is Muslim, you know, but I'm not. I'm not. I don't. You know, I don't believe in that. I just believe in good, bad, and yeah, just connecting with good souls, good people, rather than just believing in. Because basically, what I'm trying to say is, I think religion is man-made. Yeah, like you said, somebody thousands or whatever thousands years ago came up with this book with this instruction, like a driving manual. This is how you do this. This is the person you do this. Jesus is white. This and that. All of these. You know, I don't want to get too controversial, but for me, I feel like I don't believe that anything that is man-made, written in a book, how can I base my whole life and belief system on that thing? You know, for us Muslims, we call it the Quran, and obviously for Christians and other people call it Bible or whatever. But going back to spirituality, I feel like the reason why I think there's more people that are religious than maybe spiritual or tapped into their spirituality is simply because, like I said, I just think for a lot of people, like you said, it's just easier to get into this. Or even some people, they're born into families, so you're growing up and your family is telling you this is who we believe in, this is that. And some people, I don't want to call it brainwashed, but some people from young, this is what they know. And obviously some people, they get to a point where even though they might be Muslims, but some people say, okay, I'm Muslim, but let me tap into this spirituality realm. But overall, no disrespect to religion, but for many years now, for me personally, I just couldn't believe in something that you know, I feel like is man-made, because a lot of religions that I dive into, it just all goes back to one thing anyway, like one God. But I feel like there's only one God. But I feel like what I don't. It doesn't. This doesn't sit right with my soul when there's only one God, but He's got different names. How does that work? Your God is this. Your God is that. Your God is this. Your God is that. But what's going on here with my soul? It's just something doesn't seem right to me. So, like, that's what I think about religion anyway. Like, have you been like religious before or not really?
I have, yeah. There was
Yeah?
there was a period of time when I was still a child, and my mom got into the stage where she started going to church every Sunday, and she would take me with her, and she would send me to Sunday school as well. So there was a Sunday school.
Yep.
So you go to the church, there will be a service, and then I will go to the Sunday school and just, kind of
How did you find that experience?
be into that sort of place. But I don't know, it just felt like being in the space and in the Sunday school talk. Everybody will like share stories, and they will ask us questions on what we know from the Bible or whatever, and it just felt like a competition of who knows more from the Bible than the others, and who's the smartest, and who knows the most. It didn't really feel like a place to connect.
Let me say something, yeah?
Yeah.
If let me find a good way to say this, yeah? So another reason why I felt religion, yeah, is not for me. I'm not gonna say what I used to say before, but I'm just gonna say another reason why I feel like religion wasn't for me, yeah? So think about this, Paulina, yeah? If I'm going to a church, yeah, and there's a pastor or the people, that are meant to be running the church, the people that are meant to be, that preaching the word to teach us about the religion, right? If the people that we look up to in terms of like religion and the people that are meant to lead us, yeah, in religion, they're meant to lead us, to teach us this is how our religion is. If I find out these people are doing evil things, if I find out these people are liars, if I find out these people that don't practice what they preach, what do you want me to think? You know what I mean? Like, what do you want me to think? So these are the kind of things, once again, going back to what I said, these are the kind of things the older I got, once I started realizing and finding these things out from the people that we meant to look up to teach us about the religion. These people also who tell us this is the way this is the way, religion is, this and that. But these people are not practicing what they're preaching. How am I meant to believe in the religion that you're trying to teach me about,
Exactly.
And obviously some people will say, well, don't believe them, just go with the religion. But what I'm trying to say is religion, for me, in my own reality, in my own life, it is safer and I feel more at peace going the spiritual realm. I believe there's something upstairs, that's bigger than all of us, whatever religion you come from, whatever race you come from. But I'm going to be more on the spiritual side, but I'm not going to go by what these rules. This is how you should live your life. This is the way the religion. This is how you should do it. I can't be controlled. I don't believe in that anymore. So.
Well, I mean, there's a practical side to religion, I suppose, as well, because religion developed long before modern society did in the way that it is. So for me, it just gave people some certain like guidelines to live by, like don't steal, don't lie, don't be an asshole,
Yeah.
respect respect your parents, respect your neighbors, you know, respect yourself, respect your spouse, you know, those kinds of things that they're really simple. And I suppose in a way it also creates community, and something that brings people closer together. But now you have all sorts of things that can bring people together, like music, food, festivals, all kinds of stuff. So I suppose, yeah, I mean, religion is just doesn't serve the same purpose as it did once, like when it first evolved in the past.
Yeah.